The United Arab Emirates is considered to be today among the most advanced countries in the world in a comprehensive development boom. National Marine Dredging Company is one of the giant companies specialized in dredging, marine land filling and marine operations. It occupies the first rank among Gulf cooperative countries and the Middle East. National Marine Dredging Company was established in 1976 as one of the sectors of the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, ADNOC. It was established to carry out all dredging operations at the bottom of coastal seas, earth dredging, suction and extraction, as well as opening and widening all kinds of water passes, or landfilling them and increasing land space by landfilling seashore with soil extracted from the bottom of the sea. The company owns a fleet which comprises 14 dredgers of 2,000 to 30,000 kilowatt capacity. Among which is the head dredger, which is the largest one in the fleet, as it is 117 meters long, 22 meters wide, and 50 meters high, with 6 meters submerged. It has the ability to dredge under the water from a depth of 27 meters, and the ability to dredge and pump up to 4,500 cubic meters of soil an hour. This is in addition to 55 boats distributed as marine locomotives, supporting locomotives, and different purpose locomotives, in addition to pumping and boosting stations and vessels for transporting soil from the locations they are sucked to landfilling locations. The volume of work executed by the company since its establishment is valued at about 15 billion dirhams. The government of Abu Dhabi owns 37% of the company, and the citizens of the UAE own 58%, with the remaining 5% owned by foreign companies. Among the most important projects of National Marine Dredging Company is the project of the artificial islands in Zakum oil field, which is considered to be one of the most important projects, by which new artificial islands will be established offshore. The challenges of the project are that it's an open area crowded with petroleum pumping pipelines at the middle of the area, which require a special kind of protection in order to resist weather conditions and natural disasters. Musafir Channel project involved working on dredging a marine channel 60 kilometers long, 9 meters deep, and 200 meters wide for Musafir industrial area. The project entailed dredging 65 million cubic meters of soil, in addition to constructing artificial islands and refilling areas. For the development of the Corniche Beach, Abu Dhabi, the scope of work consists of 3.5 kilometers beachfront and the maintenance of the existing beachfront, protected with a submerged rock sill 3.5 kilometers long below the water, to protect from erosion caused by tidal forces. In addition to the construction of a seaport for shipping sulfur and marine dredging works for Ruwais Channel. The Mangroves Tree project involved protection and environment improvement while dredging of the channels in order to make additional irrigation for closed areas reserved by trees and marine life, where the growth of mangroves were rejuvenated and flourished, which has a very important impact on the environment. Suwa Island. Dredging and refilling works for reshaping and expanding the area of the island, as well as installing necessary precast quay walls. Construction of an artificial island to the east of Saadiyat Island, with protection, in addition to a beach and a marina quay for boats. and a precast marine wall and construction of a concrete bridge for connecting Abu Dhabi Island with the artificial island and then Saadiyat Island. Rantoot Marine Base. Construction of the seaport and a marine channel for vessels and boats, using the dredging products in constructing a quay using rocks and concrete and installing the seaport and the quay walls. New fishing port. The company carried out the dredging, reclamation and marine works for constructing a concrete quay wall for tourism purposes, as well as constructing a fishing port and accommodation buildings. Baraka project for special routes for cooling and sea-bottom dredging and construction of the breakwater. Mangroves Resort refilling works and channel dredging within mangrove trees and constructing an island for tourism and accommodation purposes, as well as for protecting these islands. The company is proud of obtaining ISO certification due to its distinction, as well as the International Marine Safety Certificate by implementing the highest safety standards conforming with international standards for individual and environment safety. National Marine Dredging Company. We work for development.